welcome to the chordstylepiano.com video series, Learn Piano for Free. My name is Jerry Baird and I'm your instructor for this video series. We're going to be creating a total of 150 videos. There will be 149 songs plus an introductory video. We'll also do some supplementary videos that talk about some music theory things and note reading, things like that. So today we're going to be learning the song Shortnin, I can't say it, Shortnin' Bread. This is on page 16 of book 1, and let's take a look at the music. Here it is. We've got a C chord, G chord, and that's it. There are lots of chord changes in the song. Sometimes 2 chord changes in the same measure, which means they'll be a little bit faster, and it's a little bit faster song as well. The melody jumps around a bit too. If you look here, you're starting with your thumb on middle C for the right hand, and then you're going to be stretching up to the 5, back down to the 1, back up to the 5. They're not big jumps, just little stretches. This one's a little bit, so we'll be going from our thumb on middle C all the way up to our thumb an octave higher on the C, not our thumb, our pinky, the 5th finger. So pay attention to those fingering changes and practice the melody first before adding the chords. It's also okay to practice the chords by themselves so you can kind of get used to these changes, get them a little faster. Alright, here's what a basic version of the song sounds like. And keep in mind you can purchase the books so that you don't have to look at the music just on the video. You can have the book in front of you while you practice. And those books are available at chordstylepiano.com. Here's a basic version. Now let's have a little bit of fun with that. But before we do that, I'm going to show you a technique that I think is really enjoyable. It is improvisation, and the difference between improvisation and composition. When I'm composing a song, I look for a good passage, so I might play something like this. I might say, oh, I like that, let me write that down. So I'll stop, I'll get my iPad or my computer or my piece of paper and pencil, and I will write down those notes. And then I'll continue and I'll look for where do I want to go next with the song, and so it's a process of starting and stopping. Improvisation, on the other hand, is kind of like making things up while you're performing, and so there isn't an opportunity to stop and write things down, and if you make a mistake, you can't take it back. And so the idea in improvisation is that there are no mistakes, just unexpected directions that you might take the music in. And improvisation has rules surrounding it, things that make it work. And we'll learn more about improvisation in later lessons, but in this very first lesson we're going to talk about a technique that anybody can do. It's simply just making up a song on the black keys. The nice thing about the black keys is that they're spaced out a little bit. It's a pentatonic scale, meaning there are 5 notes in the scale, so it sounds kind of maybe a little oriental at times. And because the black keys there's always a white key in between them, it avoids some of the jarring dissonances that you might experience while improvising on the white keys. So the key to a successful improvisation is not to stop, not to change your mind, not to try to take things back, and to keep the rhythm. So I'm just going to make something up right here. completely made up. I don't know if you like that or not. I don't know if I like that or not, but it's fun to kind of explore the idea of improvisation. It helps you be a little more free. You kind of get disconnected from the notes a little bit. Notes and piano are great, but sometimes we want to sort of go off the beaten path a little bit and create something that's our own, even if it only lasts for the duration of the time that we're playing. So let's look at Shortnin Bread again, and what I'm going to do this time, because this is a kind of a fast, fun song, I'm going to play this left hand and even some of the right hand notes a little more staccato. So the difference between staccato, which means short and jumpy, so that's very different from nice and smooth, right? So that's nice and smooth is called legato. These are, a lot of musical terms are Italian. It almost feels like learning a foreign language, learning music sometimes. So staccato, almost like laughing. And legato, so let's play this a little bit staccato. We can do that. It's allowed. We get to make our own versions of the songs. It's nice to know how to follow along with the notes and play them exactly as they're written. It's also nice to be able to break out of the mold a little bit and do our own thing. Okay, here we go. Staccato version, Shortnin Bread.